Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. When we last left off, we were in the process of we were in the process of getting freshly acquainted with our brand new area, X-57, an asteroid that's in the process of being launched toward a human colony, Terra Nova, by a group of Batarian terrorists who apparently still have issue with us since we stole their planet and did a couple of extra things like not dying and being successful. And if it crashes, it'll kill everything down there. Yay! So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me as we try and save the world, quite literally, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube, follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Ring the bell. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Time of recording is 12:38 a.m. Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. Excuse me. That was weird. Twitch chat was acting up for a second. Sorry about the slight delay, folks. Had a couple of last minutes to handle. And I do quite literally mean last minutes. Alright. The body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously. One would hope.
I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Well, yep. That sounds about right. Main facility. Okay, the other fusion torches. So you've hit the survey station 3. One looks like. Yeah. Because that's 2, naturally. Sure, we'll go straight for the other engine. We already got the radio. So that's 2 out of 3 of the people he wants us to find. Alright. One must thrust repeatedly with great vigor. Fantastic. Now we've come across the one that he spoke about, the one with the mines. But what's worse, rocket turrets.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolition nearby. Proceed on.
Understood. I don't know what's up with the Mako, but I cannot see the reticle. I'm Guess I'm alright. One assumes that's the last of them. Now, as much as we have those, like, lights to warn us not to get too close, they aren't really accurate. If I was to be right next to it, the things would basically go off if I remember right. Okay. Crouching is much easier. Less speed you're using. And once you get inside the minefield, you can't actually save, so what they do doesn't matter. Lucky bastards. There we go. Ooh. Apparently. What? First aid specialist. Used Metagel 50 times in the first game. That is hilarious. I do not think they trigger this stuff either, so... Oh, shit. Garrus, dude. I mean...
Heading out.
We're not. We're most definitely not.
On me.
And we're safe. Now to be clear, this I was right, it is standard semi-auto. Mm. Mm-hmm. All right.
Negative contact.
Yep. We killed them all. There had better be negative contacts.
On me. Point. Kill them all.
Yep. So everything I want to proc didn't work, and everything you did just magically happens, huh? Sounds about right.
Cam lock on.
It's because your weapons are still cooling down. Okay, that was... The hell? One second, folks. Audio kind of... I completely lost audio on my end for a second. Let me check and make sure you folks are still good. And there it is again. And it actually is happening in... It's actually translating over to you folks. Like, what the hell is going on here? Hold up. Maybe some weird glitch is happening or something. But outright all audio, gameplay wise, it's just dropping for some reason. It's the first time I've actually experienced it. Nope, let's go. Hurry up. Ignore what he does. Get over here. Engineer. Okay. I hate that they did adjust it. Oh, no, not entirely.
Eat this.
classic. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Not dealing with it.
Get down! Take cover!
Wrong button. Hate when that happens. I think Rex will like to make you talk. Oh, at least hit him still. Yep. Ain't killed him yet, Rex? Aha. Aha. Both of you.
Get down!
What the f- simple. So easy a child could do it. Thought it was gonna be another thing. Combat scanner, medical interface. Yes, sir. Look at that Sokolov 7 market increase overall, plus an extra slot. Odd. Could add to the damage that it does, but would also lower the heat absorption. I'm good. Yep. Okay. Okay, and you are using polonium. Okay. I mean palladium. Tungsten rounds. 40%. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Tungsten 7. Okay. One can do that. Not always fighting synthetics, but yeah, that's alright. Alright. Okay. Should be the second of the 3 torches. Yep. They're doing it my way. You don't have to do.
You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Table flipping fucker.
Who's shutting down the torch? I won't ask you again.
Sorry about that. Bump the mic.
Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
I'll give it to him being able to hide in that area, having not been found yet. They probably only found them because either a basic process of elimination, they was just searching through all the rooms, or they found them because the comms. Effectively meaning, had she kept her mouth shut, I mean, she wouldn't have lived once once X-57 crashed into Terra Nova, but the point remains. That whole thing, you know. Okay. And once again, yep, the mines are deactivated. Damn, I had to park far. Now, kids, remember where we parked. Was it lot 13 or 14? Come on now, 13 or 14? Dad, it was lot 17. Oh dear God. How do we even get that far over? Sorry about that. What the? Okay. Oh, the sneaky one. The tricksy one. target and then it switches position. I didn't see. Yeah. Get this last torch and then we'll go for the other survey team. That's the power of the Force. Pew, pew. Simple but effective.
Release the Baron!
Keep the Varric caged. It would be an honor. Trust and believe. The research has been done.
On me.
As you see, had they been taken better care of, I wouldn't have had to be shooting through them. Release the Varric. Alright, dum dum. Alright. My fault, Rex. Okay. Sometimes the way abilities lock on in this one versus the way they did in the very original game, like it does frustrate you sometimes, boy. And there's the audio again. I think Twitch is just doing something.
Get down.
Take
Oh,
cover!
shit.
Ready to go.
What in the hell is this audio problem? We finish this fight, I want to try something.
Regroup.
Dead and gone, just the way I like 'em.
Wondering something. Another Lancer and shotgun. What the fuck? Okay, give me just a second. I want to try something. Just hoping that did it. I basically just reset my controller. So, you know, nothing fancy. But unless Twitch was doing this thing, it's something on my end or some sort of interference somewhere. But I tend not to use wireless headsets. I don't like all that interference. I do tend to use Wi-Fi though. I do need to do something about that, but I doubt that's what's going on. Armor for a human and armor for a Krogan. Just hoping they're useful. 204 from 190, yes sir. Get her done, Garrus. Okay. It's actually better by a little bit. I can actually... No, it's fine. I don't need it. Nice. 2 slots. Energize the weave. I'd like to actually... Yeah. I was gonna say I'd like to have kinetic buffer on with this. Alright. Energize the weave it is. It's actually a pretty good haul for some of your characters. Positively gorgeous. Who's coming, man? Who's coming with me? Who's coming, man? Who's gonna come with me? Who's gonna come with me, man? Jan. Thank you, Jan. Little half-baked reference for you folks. Pretty good old school flick. Well, I guess it is old school by now, isn't it? From the 90s. Dave Chappelle, quite a few other actors and actresses. Ah, we're here. Good. Wondered how long it would take to get back here.
Regroup.
This is the last torch, so all that's
Hold it
left
right
is
there.
the
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
other survey team and the main facility.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
You know, there's somebody on my planet. For you folks, I guess it will be almost 200 years by this point. He says, if I like you and I want you, then we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Choice is yours.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave
Merc.
grab, nothing more.
Never trust a merc. And that's what I'm saying. Mercenaries are always playing their game. I mean, you act like I'm doing something enslaving 100,000 people. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, come on now.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Exactly.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
You probably already have a few slaves too, don't you? But let's keep it real. It is up to you.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Can't change that. What Balak wants, Balak gets. But here you are trying to change that. Which means you hope I have more sense than your boss does. Lucky for you.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal.
Isn't it
It
though?
certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him. And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Alright, now kick rocks. Be glad I choose not to put a hole through you. Just a simple slave grab. Alright. Lets me know you're a part of the slaving trade. Lets me know I should be putting holes in your brains. Fine. The only reason I let you walk, bro, is quite simply, there's no need to be killing more of y'all, and I'm already going to have to. And at least if some of y'all live, some of you might be useful enough to have enough sense to potentially even get your people to stop being stupid about this. You know, this is the perfect time for a codex, actually.
In the early 2160s,
I think we already read the Batarian issue.
in the home world and
Let's go with Earth's codex, huh?
the home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
6.6 feet. That is crazy.
Pharaohs. Faster than light. The
Try to give you
Bionics
folks
is the
something
ability
else.
of
Actually,
combat heart.
yeah, let's go
A
with that.
mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element Zero. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, a simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon. However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within. But weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity.
Say this much: the fact that weapon recoil is still a factor shows how hard weapons hit and fire. Because what do you mean you do all of it, have a mass effect field, and it still hits you with recoil? Was hoping to find something more on the X57 that was audio based, but that's alright. Now I should have clarified at one point or another, but this particular little mission I'm doing, finding the 3 survey crews, you don't have to do it. It's just a side thing, but you know, it's getting done. 8 out of 10 times if I have a side quest, I'm doing it. And the other 2, if I'm not, it's because either I don't want to do it, or I'm going for like a specific kind of playthrough. So that quest, like say, old friends helping out a gang member, it'll just be untouched. If I was going for a renegade or, you know, more renegade playthrough, it'd be different, but I'm not. Damn. I'm going for a more Paragon playthrough, but I'm not just going to be choosing blue choices because they're blue, basically. I'll be as Paragon as I would be, but I'll give the cleanest answers I legitimately would give. Survey Station 2, final entry, logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I'd guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Smart one. Smart one. But it didn't help us. I'm not gonna lie, I love that how they changed a lot of the things in this game. I legit do. In the original, hold on. Nope. Ain't nothing like dealing with a weapon that's on cooldown.
We got them all.
Trust, we understand all too well. Originally, when the game came out, you had your assault rifles, your pistols, your shotguns, and your sniper rifles. But you didn't have types. There was no burst fire weapon in Mass Effect 1. There was no semi-auto pistol. There was no submachine gun pistol. There was no rapid fire sniper rifle. I love that they actually added those into this game. Faint footprints in the dust head off to the east. Again, I can respect whoever that was. They was like, nah, none of this is pleasant. Comms are down. You think they'd have like a personal drone that you could send out for stuff like this, just for like surveying instances where it might be best if you're not like personally doing the surveying. Wonder if they do normally what they would destroy. All right. Find the missing person. Think I found a missing person. Montoya. Yep. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet. I was gonna say likely from a sniper. Single shot. I'm like, yep. Out here. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in the service pack. Damn. Yeah, they were literally just dropping. They didn't even care. They didn't even care for slaves. That was literally just a lie. Just to get more forces to help his ass out. And see, stuff like this is how people end up in conflicts that they didn't actually sign up for, and then now they've got the ire of all around them. They ain't exactly like straight up. They're a bunch of slavers. Not the Batarian species, but that group, quite a few members of the species. If memory serves, I want to say somewhere in this game, they may have mentioned it, but slavery is like a backbone of the Batarian society. To get rid of it is, well, painful. And apparently, that's pain they're not willing to deal with. So they'll make somebody else deal with it for them. Alright. That particular set of turrets is always interesting. Add to the barrier. For myself. One to electronics and one to decryption for Garrus. And one to advanced throw and stasis for Rex. Okay. Just checking a few things. I couldn't remember if I actually had my squad using all of their powers or if I had them set to defensive. Back in the day, I used to just have them set to defensive. No point in that. Just let them use their abilities. They'll be alright. And most of what you need, you'll still be able to use. Your people won't really pop off like that. In the original, I think they used to. Excuse me. Now it's where things get interesting. One second, folks. Okay. I have an interesting setup, so I have to periodically check to make sure my audio is still good for you folks. I am a boy, Damon. Thanks, Rex. That proc I was wanting to get from that explosive. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, what I really wanted anyway, like really. Down the stairs with you. And that was from a punch. That's hilarious. What ammo am I using? Kinetic buffer. Oh shit, get that to Rex. I'm not. Fine. I know what I needed to know. Cryo rounds it is. Shield penetration, ho! Oh shit, is that my grenade? Yeah, that's my grenade. Oh, that's not good actually. No, it's not my grenade. They said disruption, that's what that was. They disrupted our abilities. Yep. Be gone, bot. Damn. This semi is thumping. I mean, I wouldn't really expect any different, but it's not the point. We're definitely not. My throw missed. Okay. Yep, they're flanking us. I was hoping that wasn't gonna be the case, other than just like a couple of times. Get over here, or they will kill us for that shit. Get over here.
Fire in the hole!
And that's why you see me set my abilities in certain locations. It's because I know I can use them to proc an area. That's why you see me do it in most games I play, actually. What the hell did that? Good down there, Rex?
Death before surrender!
Okay. Stuck on the stairs. Oh boy.
Look out, military! Look out!
Nice. Nice. Like, Jesus. I legit can't even get mad at that. He just slid past my elbow. Clean. You ain't so lucky. You can catch all that smoke. Uh-oh.
On me.
Get over here. Look at all them grenades. Look at that. Those are not mine. Or ours, rather.
Target up.
Regroup.
I need a target.
What do you see, Rex?
Now it gets fun.
We'll finish him off. That had a bit of a cough. You're killing me. You're really killing me. Oh, now we're done.
You
Fantastic.
humans.
What's up?
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
That's what tends to happen when you fuck around, you find out.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
Interesting.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
We didn't attack your people. We didn't cause the Skillian Blitz. We did not attack. We didn't attack in terms of Torfin either. Now Torfin, we did come for you, but that was after you had did the Skillian Blitz. But again, what's your point?
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Sometimes you do, but this ain't the way. And in the end, yeah, we took planets that may have been cultivated by y'all, like Eden Prime. And while I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of grimy. I don't know about all of this shit where you're shooting at us and whatnot, trying to crash asteroids into our planets to murder our families and children because we took a place that you could have used. There's plenty of other planets.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Mixed bag kind of situation. Bad as this is, in the end, you'd kind of have to let him go. The potential for him to do it again is like evident, but he ain't the only Batarian, and he ain't the only one who thinks like this.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Alright, and he means that timer crack, so now what I've got to do, I've got to roam around here while still getting shot at and disarm bombs. Where were you? Damn, there that audio is again. Good God.
To me.
I don't even ask what the hell you two are up to. Y'all are obviously deeply lost in thought, focused intently on your mission. Making sure I can disarm these bombs, right? Right? Right. All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientists from the prison cell in the lower level office.
He left. Is that all right?
No such thing as alright. But this was the best option. Really, it was the only option.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Well, if Balak is to be trusted, she's fine.
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that...
Yeah?
Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
It's not an easy thing, and it is going to be rough, and the potential for him to do it again exists extremely strongly, but maybe when he calms down, he'll realize that in the end, I could just as easily have put a bullet through him. Maybe that'll give him ideas of a little bit less blood and more conversation. Doesn't make him innocent, but there it is.
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow, and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Alright, Varric. For you folks who might be wondering, if you never played it, that's the same voice actor who plays Varric Tethris in Dragon Age. Now, here is something to be very much aware of. When you complete this DLC, you get one of these 6 choices. Each of these choices is real good. Real good. And at this point, I'm hoping to get something very specific, which is why I'm over here on the human light armor side. You can take his Omni tool, or you can ask for his Omni tool greedily, obviously. Quarian armor, human light, medium, or heavy armor. And since I'm an adept, you know, light armor.
I could really use some light armor.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of
Yep.
yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Always a painful thing, but it is better. And yes, sir. Colossus 7. Now to keep, just to clarify, in this game, there is no armor better than Colossus. Best armor you can get your hands on. And it's from a human-controlled private company, Casa Fabrication, known to make the finest body armor in the galaxy. When it comes to personal protection suits, no expense is spared, as reflected in the exorbitant costs of their products. Recently, CASA has also begun manufacturing Omni tools, though it will be some time until the quality is brought up to the high standards of their armor line. It is legitimately the best armor type you can get in the game. I mean, look at those stats versus what I just unequipped. Was it Explorer or was it Predator? It was Predator. Yep, that's what I just unequipped. Every race has their own form of Colossus armor. But now, see, you don't get Colossus armor. Oh, yes, sir. You don't get Colossus armor until you get just far enough into the game for certain things to start taking place. It's the whole loot table thing. Until you're at that point where the loot table makes sense for you to start getting it, you won't start getting it. So if I had completed this mission earlier and chose light armor, I might not have gotten Colossus unless I was leveled up enough. Few details are known about the manufacture of Geth equipment, though their weapons and armor are of the highest quality. A recovered Geth energy weapon. These exotic weapons are very accurate and feature a ramping rate of fire. I don't even remember that. Right, I do remember that actually, but I don't remember if I ever used it. You can't upgrade it. And there's the Geth rifle on my back. I don't remember this being in the original game. Might have been though. Damn, son. I mean, sure. I was going to give it to Rex, but yeah. No. Alright, anything else around here? Nope. So all that's left is to either leave or run around, pick up all the Omni gel and leave. Alright. My fault, folks. I almost left y'all here.
You let Balak go.
Yeah.
To save us.
Yeah.
I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Tactically, it is the better move. But once again...
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Commander Shepard, with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
It's alright. I could say I'm Alliance, but it's just gonna be the same thing. I say I'm a Spectre, I give the Spectres an air of caring more about the people instead of simply the mission.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
I see. So that's what happened. He tricked them all to get them here, and once they were here, he was like, "Well, you're here now, so we might as well murder a bunch of humans."
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting
Yes.
me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
Yeah. You keep thinking about what you lost, and then in the end, I mean, let's face it, you lost your brother because you were helping. There's no two ways around that.
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back.
Smart.
It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
I understand. That's actually something we're looking into nowadays, scientifically, economically. Can we pilot an asteroid into high orbit and mine it out? Mine it out for its resources, turn it into an orbital space station. Oh yeah. Conceptually, it is extremely sound and extremely profitable, especially when you look at the Oort cloud, the Kuiper belt, hold on, let me be exactly sure about something. Yeah, Oort cloud and the Kuiper belt. For some reason I thought I was mixing something up. Basically, our asteroid field around our solar system, it is extremely rich. Makes you wonder what it is we're gonna find there.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
There are a lot of scientific theories that a couple of extra planets used to exist further out into the system, but they were destroyed, which then became our cloud, our Oort cloud. Well, I guess it's time for us to head out, children. X-57 has been handled. Always was my favorite DLC in terms of this game. Now, I assume in terms of what he gives you, it'll always be the best of anything. I just make it a point to always take the Colossus armor. So, like, I think there was one time I took the Omni tool once. And of course, we can land back on 57 if we so choose. Trying to determine what we should go for next, folks. Targets, road cluster, Hydra system. Let's go for that one. goes. All right. Max out fitness with 2 points for Ashley. Up sniper rifles with 2 points for advanced assassination. And another 2 points first aid for advanced healing. 4 points in that. Excuse me, all 4 points into Tally's hacking tree. 1 short of master hacking. Yes, sir. Incendiary rounds have upgrades. Good, good. I haven't seen another heat sink since this one, boy. I need heat sinks. Like, I need it in my life. Like, I need it. That is not enough for the shields I lose. Oh, but that is, because I only lose a little bit of tech and biotic protection. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can take the kinetic buffer. Being a soldier, sorry about that, you regen. Tally. Are you ready to do things and stuff and see places and people? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, there we go. All of that done. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, acid reflux is on fire. Y'all imagine how much time it took sometimes to subvert, pass, and get up over walls when we didn't have this thruster to make us go faster. We'd have to hit certain sections of the wall and we have to shift as we go because it's not gonna be the same. Interesting. not bad. Upgraded tungsten rounds and a little fusion explosion. Oh, ah. All right. Fine. Ow. Use the front door. I'll go through the garage. I'll leave my keys on the hook. Fine. Thanks, Mom. I'll approach it from another angle. Cause I've just got to. I don't know why you wouldn't go right when I said right. Definitely made it a point to go left though. What the hell? Definitely made it a point to go left though. Syrian insignia. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with the Gothis colony insignia. Unfortunately, the text is irreparable or illegible. Going the hyper long way, might as well boost the way through it. Remember this boat, back in the day we didn't have this boost. So what do we have to do? Just roll around and make jumps. But that's as far as it went. That is as far as it went. Thorium.
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Careful, Commander. I've got a bad feeling about this.
You and me both.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. Guess set an ambush. Not used to that. And to be clear, there's nothing in this bait. It's literally just bait. Alright. I mean, I guess it is, one way or the other. Yeah, that was it. So the guest set a trap. Alright. Well, folks, it's gonna be the end of excuse me, episode 14 of Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share out some of the other playlists, bang the bell, follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube, follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.